President Trump is heading to the battleground state of Pennsylvania today, where he's expected to deliver a major speech on the economy. It's an issue that's become front and center for voters since his return to office. According to a recent NBC News poll, just 30% of registered voters believe the president is living up to expectations on inflation and cost of living. 66% say he's fallen short. NBC News political reporter Megan Leibowitz joins us now for more on this. Hey, Megan. So the polls underscoring a lack of satisfaction with the Trump administration's efforts on the economy. What can we expect from his speech today? What do you think his message is going to be?
Hey, yeah, good morning. So the White House has billed this as a speech where the president is going to talk about his economic accomplishments and take a look also at what's to come. Now, a White House official told NBC News that we can expect this to be similar to a campaign-style economic stump speech. Now, the White House has consistently argued that the president's policies are helping the economy, and they've also pushed back and argued that they're trying to undo what they view as a negative impact that the Biden administration's policies have had on the economy. Take a listen to how President Trump talked about this just yesterday.
We inherited a mess, affordability, but you can call it affordability or anything you want, but the Democrats caused the affordability problem, and we're the ones that are fixing it. So it's a very simple statement. They caused it, we're fixing it.
So as you mentioned, polling indicates that voters are not satisfied with how the Trump administration is handling the economy. I want to also point you back to that previous poll that you mentioned. That poll also indicated that voters thought that the administration had fallen short on the economy and looking out for the middle class as well. Now, this is also coming into context as we're a year away from the midterm election. That's still a long way away. But politicians here in Washington are already starting to think about what this means and how their parties should effectively talk about issues like affordability that have proven to repeatedly be a very mobilizing issue for voters here.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about something else that's also buzzing. The president's $12 billion aid package to farmers that he announced yesterday. Where is this money coming from, and how is it expected to help the agriculture sector?
Yeah, so the president announced this move yesterday. He said that this would come from tariff revenue. Now, the aid package includes up to $11 billion in one-time payments through a new Agriculture Department program. And the department also said yesterday that they're planning to hold back about $1 billion for specialty crops. Later on, Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins said that the aid would go out by the end of February. Now, just to take a step back here, this is all coming in the context of U.S.-China trade disputes. Now, China for months had stopped buying U.S. soybeans, and that had hit U.S. soybean farmers particularly hard because China's the top overseas market for soybeans. Now, China recently started buying U.S. soybeans again, but that's the context that we're seeing a decision like this be made amidst those trade tensions that have been pretty high for the past couple of months here.
And Megan, I also want to talk about something in the tech world. The president said he will allow tech giant NVIDIA to sell some of its AI chips in China. That's a reversal of current policy. What more can you tell us about that?
Yeah, that's right. President Trump announced this yesterday in a post to Truth Social. He said that he informed President Xi of China that the U.S. would allow this move. Now, the chips in question here are a generation behind NVIDIA's latest chips. And the president also said that he doesn't, that he mentioned this to China's President Xi Jinping, and that the president responded, quote, positively. Now, President Trump also said in his post to Truth Social that these products would be shipped, quote, under conditions that allow for continued strong national security. Now, this is significant because, as you mentioned, it's a reversal in the U.S. allowing these products to be shipped into China. So it's a pretty big move here, Emily.
Megan, thanks so much for breaking all of it down. Appreciate it.